This is Celebrity Masterchef, the final. 6 weeks ago, 8 Irish stars left the comfort of their celebrity lifestyles behind to face the intense pressure and blistering heat of the Masterchef kitchen. It's been the challenge of a lifetime, and their taskmasters were two men who strike fear into the hearts of even the most experienced cooks. Michelin star chef and restaurateur Dylan McGrath.
They're celebrities and we didn't know what to expect. The standard has been good, but the progress has been better.
And restaurateur Nick Mounier.
I want it not to be in a home-type environment. It's, would I be able to serve that in a restaurant? And you just want to lick the plate at the end of the day.
Week by week, as the standard got higher, not every celebrity cook managed to cut it in the kitchen. Now, just 3 remain to battle it out in the final.
It's the final MasterChef. We're in Dubai. It's completely insane.
The hard work has paid off. I'm in the final, and I've got one more mountain to climb.
I really, really want it. I've come this far.
Now, just one task lies between them and the chance to claim the title of Celebrity MasterChef champion. Six weeks of blood, sweat, tears, and some very fine cooking have all been leading to this. The final started in the plush surroundings of Dubai, but their quest for the title will now take them deep into the heart of the desert.
It's just unreal. it's totally unreal. Just stunning, breathtaking. It's really hard to take it in, but yeah, we're here.
I just pinched myself because I'm in the final MasterChef here in Dubai, in the desert. I never thought my wildest dreams would ever be in this situation, so I'm chuffed to bits.
This is the most surreal, bizarre thing. I don't know how I got here. Like 6 weeks ago, I was wondering would I get past episode 1, and now I'm sitting in Dubai, and it's the final.
Good morning, and welcome to the Al Maha Resort on your final stage of your journey in Dubai.
All your hard work has led you to this point. You're only 3 plates away from someone taking the Celebrity MasterChef title.
We want your food to make us smile, so please go to the kitchen.
Thank you.
It's the most incredible thing I have ever done, and whatever happens now, I can't believe I'm finalist.
Today, the resort's state-of-the-art kitchen will be handed over to an athlete, a TV presenter, and a newsreader. 3 hours, 3 courses, 3 celebrity cooks, and there can only be one winner.
Sonic, Celebrity MasterChef, the final. It really has been an extraordinary competition, hasn't it?
Yeah, I have to say, Dylan, we've got 3 amazing finalists, and today they just have to do one thing, and that's cook without fault.
The last 6 weeks have been so hard. To get to this point now, I'm in the shot of winning Celebrity MasterChef, and it's going to be a tough one, but, you know, the experience, everything I've gained over the last 6 weeks, I've just got to put it on a plate.
For me today, like, these guys have come so far. Like, they really have, and it's very easy to say it. I don't even think people realize, like, the progress in them, to be fair, has been really good.
And the dedication, the focusing, the passion they've shown, and it's all come from within.
Yeah.
As the weeks went by, it became tougher and tougher, but I really set a challenge for myself all the time to keep upping my game.
Angus is used to working under pressure, breaking stories in the newsroom, but nothing could have prepared him for the high-octane adrenaline rush of the MasterChef kitchen.
Even starting out in this competition, I kind of figured if I get even halfway through, I would be so, so happy.
You've executed a really nice dish. Well done.
It's delicious.
I like that.
This competition is a myriad of things. It's great fun.
It is good. You impressed him in the newsroom now.
You're learning. You're under huge, huge pressure that I never imagined. I'm going to do this if I'm chef. How's the reduction doing?
Smells rank.
We chuck them back in the oven. Okay, here we go. Calm, calm, calm.
It's hard to see any of Angus's weaknesses. I think sometimes he has a little bit of self-doubt. I could see that he was genuinely unsettled by desserts initially. Sounds odd, unsettled by desserts.
I'm terrified.
Great raspberry flavour coming through from the jelly. I love that. You did well, thank you.
3 hours of hell. I think one of the biggest breakthroughs for me was desserts, because that genuinely was a huge, huge barrier for me.
It's really feminine, it's really girly, it's really pretty. And it's sorry.
So gaining that confidence in my palate with the dessert, I know that I can make huge strides.
Oh, yeah, baby.
He's got a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, and I think he can make award-winning dishes out of whatever.
Sauce looks stunning.
Good, yeah.
I think as a chef, technically, he is in a different league to me. He's just brilliant.
Angus worked really hard all day, so I was most happy with him.
Angus, like in the semi-final, blew the judges away. They were almost speechless with the dish he made.
The fish is cooked perfectly. A professional chef couldn't cook the fish any better. I don't know where you learned it, but I can't doubt the fact that it's been cooked with brilliance.
Well done. Well done. It's brilliant.
Okay, buddy. It's brilliant. That's the dish of the competition so
Well
far.
done. Yeah.
Well done.
It was the first time that I was standing there and that I was actually beginning to feel quite emotional by the comments that were... Yeah. I've enjoyed this experience immensely. It has been such a learning curve, such fun, just being totally consumed by food. And that's just been so exhilarating. It would be the most amazing thing in the world to win this competition. The most amazing thing in the world. I don't think I've ever really won anything in my life before.
Every week that's gone by, I've just wanted to stay in. And at the start, it was just a question of, let's see how far I can go. And with every week that's gone by, I've got more and more competitive.
Maya's competitive streak has spurred her on when the going got tough.
Whoa.
And her grit and determination proved to be the perfect recipe for a place in the final.
Do I look like I'm doing okay?
You look like you know what you're doing. But then, what would I know?
Exactly. This has been the biggest high for me in as many years as I can remember.
Maya, if you're ready, will you please present your dish?
Standing in that kitchen and seeing the Masterchef logo behind Nick and Dylan, it's like a kid seeing Santa for the first time. That's because I'm such a fan of the show.
First of all, I think the presentation is excellent. Really thought about it. Different flavouring, different textures. As a whole, I can sort of see a bit of you in this dish, so well done.
Thank you. I've worked really hard, but I haven't... I've pushed myself, but I haven't been unrealistic. I think that's what stood to me. I'd buy that for $1. It's a really strange feeling because I feel like I'm learning very new things at a stage in my life where normally people have stopped learning such fundamental new things. Culinary-wise, my favourite moment and the moment I'm most proud of has been the desserts and how far I've come for someone who never cooked desserts.
Your technical proficiency is excellent. It's beautiful. There's nothing that I could fault. If you ever need a job.
Wow, what a great endorsement.
Thank you, Claire.
I mean, Maya is exceptional when it comes to desserts. She has a natural flair, she's artistic, great precision.
offer of the job still stands.
Oh, thank you. It's gone from bad to worse, and I've now made fudge. Is that salvageable?
No, start again.
I have learnt a huge amount about myself, which might sound a bit dramatic, but I've learnt that I can be calm under pressure. I've learnt that I can come back from minor disasters.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I've produced plates of food that, if I just look at it subjectively, I think I would never have thought I could put that food together in that way on that plate.
She's done me proud, and I'm sure that's why she entered the competition, to do her husband proud.
It's been terrifying to cook for Nick and Dylan, and every time that spoon or fork goes towards their mouth, it's just, like, literally, like, there's shivers down your spine of, oh God, please, oh please, oh please, just don't be awful.
I love that you made the full use of the lobster, and that was to take the bones and make a stock. The depth is there.
With Maya, you know, I'll be honest, I haven't seen any weaknesses on her behalf. God, that's a worry, isn't it?
Masterchef has come along, hit me with the back of the head and taken over everything. Yes, I'm exhausted. I look a bit of a wreck at this stage, but I've loved every single second of it. I have proved an awful lot to myself so far, but if I can just push myself that last little bit, then maybe I can prove that I'm a worthy winner.
It is anybody's game, let's face it. They all deserve to be here. It's just a question of who will keep their nerve and produce a great plate of food.
I'm really looking for the one thing that I feel is most important with food, flavour. So if the work is seasoned and it's really tasty and it has its refinement, and you can see the progress of where they started and where they've ended up, I think that's the winner of MasterChef.
This is the last 50 metres in a 400. You're in the home straight. I'm probably the underdog coming into this, but I do feel that I've learned a lot over the last 6 weeks.
When he took his place on the MasterChef starting block, food was just fuel to David. But the last 6 weeks have been a revelation to both himself and the judges.
I love the way you worked. From what I can see, you seem like somebody who could have the potential to be a decent cook.
I think coming into the competition, I kind of had the opinion of myself that I would just stick to the certain foods that I knew. But as this kind of went on, I've got a little bit more confidence. I've never deshelled crab before in my life. I've never made mayonnaise, and I've now got a new lease of life for food. And I'm not afraid of cooking anything.
David has grown. He's an athlete in every way. He's just been so disciplined, and from week one, he's just got better and better and better. And he has a really natural flair for food and cooking, I think, that I'm not sure if I have.
I'm not a fan of cheesecakes, do you know? I absolutely love it.
Throughout the whole journey, it's food, food, food. I think there was one night I woke up and I had a dream about potato mash. Like, what? You know, who does that? But, you know, that's the way this whole journey has been. You're just thinking about food 24/7.
Try and give me as much pink meat as you can, David, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Now, is it pink?
I started really well in the competition. I had a few great dishes. I got really good feedback, and then I hit a massive bump in the road. Things kind of fell apart a bit.
My veal, unfortunately, was quite overcooked. Yeah, I think the best thing about the meal was what came with the veal.
If I had gone out at that stage, I would have been very, very disappointed at myself, because there was issues that I knew I should have taken and controlled, and I didn't.
I guarantee if you served that veal pink today, we'd have had a very different reaction out on the floor. As soon as we're eating that cardboard, nothing works anymore.
It was a turning point there that, you know, I got a bit of a rollicking, so I knew then I had to pick myself up because I was on thin ice.
David's biggest strength, I think, in this competition is how focused he is.
You have redeemed yourself from your bad experience in the restaurant service. No easy feat, let's face it.
What I will say is that I think you've got more inside you. Yes, you are better than that plate of food.
I think over the last couple of months and year, I've been injured. you know, there was a big void missing there. The buzz that I get from running and competing on the world stage and in Olympics is something I never ever thought I could replicate. And I've got that feeling back in the kitchen, and it's given me great confidence about myself and about my cooking. And like, that's something that, you know, I did at times think I'd never kind of get that back. I'd love to run forever, but unfortunately we're not built that way. So coming out of this journey has, you know, it's ignited a passion about food that I didn't really know I had.
Too hot in here.
To be even in Dubai in the final is immense, and yeah, it's my competitive streak probably coming to the fore, but now that I'm here, why not try and go all the way?
Coming up on Celebrity Masterchef, straight talking from Nick and Dylan.
It seems like a strange choice, and I would be anxious about it. I hope when it's not what I think it is.
And the moment of truth draws ever closer.
Oh no!
Deep in the heart of the Dubai desert, 3 Irish stars are battling it out in the grand final of Celebrity Masterchef. Just one task away from the title they have worked so hard for. Now they need to cook the 3-course meal of a lifetime for Nick and Dylan.
To win this competition, I'm going to have to pull something really amazing out of the bag. So I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing up till now, but just try and bring it to that next level and see if I can genuinely give myself the best possible chance of lifting that trophy.
Now that I've come this far, I know I want to win. I would be so happy. Yeah, now that we're near the finish line, I would love to win.
I took a bit of time trying to get my little spice things all organised. I wrote a little timesheet for myself as well.
The importance of the final meal is just phenomenal. We have to put in everything we've learned, the criticism we've taken on, the positives. You know, you just can't afford to mess this up.
David's final menu is quinoa crumbed lamb cutlets, halibut fillet with an avocado, apple and celeriac remoulade, and a lemon vinaigrette, followed by a summer meringue tourte.
I really like David's menu. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, it sounds great.
Not sure about lamb as a starter, but he reckons it's quite small. And then he's opted for a fish as a main course. It's all him trying to use what it is that he enjoys about food, taking what he's learned. He's ultimately trying to give us something fairly nutritious, something healthy.
You're going to be precise then, are you?
So and just get the circle, just so I know. So a bit of a circle, we're in Dubai, so maybe build a bit of a tower. Oh, that was my inspiration.
How high are you going to go, Dave?
About this big.
I love meringue though, don't you?
Just light, it's summery.
Angus's hope for a winning menu of seafood medley with a cauliflower puree, an Arabian lamb shank with apricot couscous, followed by rosewater and pistachio meringues with honey ice cream served with a fig and date compote.
I just love the way he works. He thinks about it, he's precise. He's doing lamb shanks Arabian style for his main course, so he's thinking about the location that he's in, and I think it's just going to be another contender for the title of MasterChef.
I think lamb shank for me is something I'm not really, I'm not really that fussed up because very few people can cook a lamb shank properly.
I think he's going to wow us with something quite different.
We don't know yet. We don't know. He could take it off the bone, he could serve it, he could cut all the tendons out of it. It could be brilliant.
Just checking my lamb shanks.
With Arabian spices.
Spoonuggy, spoonuggy, spoonuggy. This is the height of class, tasting with a plastic spoon, I have to say.
I think the main course will put pressure on me because it is quite a rustic Arabic dish.
I'm going to turn them over.
It's making a rustic dish look well, but I'm hoping that the flavours within it will be hopefully mind-blowing.
My final three-course meal has been a millstone around my neck, and it's all I've been thinking about for the last few days. I don't think it's Michelin star food, but I'm going to try and do something that's relatively simple, but do it in the best way I can.
Maya's final 3 courses are scallop ravioli with seared scallops and butter sauce, pan-fried fillet steak with Parmesan truffle fries in a Parmesan basket with vegetables and béarnaise sauce, and a dessert of chocolate fondant with pistachio ice cream.
Maya, she's doing scallops as a starter, and then she's doing fillet de beef.
Her dish sounds nice. Huh?
No, it does sound nice.
Truffle and chef's beef. It sounds great.
Her dessert sounds lovely as well. She's doing a chocolate fondant. Obviously, in this intense heat, it's going to be a different story, but with a pistachio ice cream. So again, a nicely balanced menu.
Made my pasta dough and my pasta filling. Whatever happens today, so I can only do my best. And I know that if I'm not calm, I won't do my best. And I will probably burn myself, or worse. Then like kitchen calm.
1 hour down, 2 to go. The pressure is on.
I've actually started with my dessert first, which is the last dish, obviously. So, because it's just, I had to bake meringues, and now I haven't even started my starter.
I'm starting with the meringues. I want to get the meringues in and out of the way. I'm going to do 2 types of meringues. One kind of flavoured with rose water, which is very Middle Eastern. And then the other is with pistachio nuts.
What I need to do to win is show creativity in how I display the food. I need to show that I can play with flavours on a plate.
How's the pressure today?
It's obviously a lot of pressure.
To refresh my memory, then the starter is going to be.
Starter is a mixture of seafood with cauliflower puree. Yeah, I'm trying to do a few different things with sort of flavours, but also in terms of style. It's kind of a play on kind of Arabian Nights. Hopefully the sun won't shine on my Arabian Nights or I'm in trouble.
Right. I'll leave it to it.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, you have 1 hour left.
Timing is everything as David turns his attention to his lamb cutlet starter.
Just need to get all this stuff ready. 3 hours is nothing. Like, you've got so much things to do, particularly with 3 courses, and it's just, you just don't have a minute, so. And you're trying to plan everything right, so everything falls into the right place at the right time.
Lamb as a starter is a bit of a strange choice.
It is a bit of a strange, but I'm going for the cutlet, on-the-bone cutlet.
Okay.
So not a whole lot of meat on it.
You're serving it with quinoa, is it?
Quinoa, but I'm going to encrust it.
So this is back to your roots, keeping it healthy.
This is the way I roll, yeah.
I love the idea that we're still seeing a bit of David. You know, he is cooking what he enjoys or what he thinks is the new him in terms of food.
Yeah, I think he shows great ability as well. His food choices or ingredients choices are actually quite clever. And the menu reads really well and it's quite fresh.
And he has the push and drive to pull it off. It's whether or not some things go wrong and he gets flustered, because that can tend to happen, and we watched that before with him.
Hi, Maya.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good.
So are you enjoying the finals?
Yeah. Oh, look, it's just amazing to be here.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I'll do my best, but whatever happens now.
Are you not feeling the heat?
I'm feeling the literal heat. It's rough. It's like 40 degrees outside. But yeah, look, I really want to do well.
Yeah.
But I think the best thing I can do now is stay really calm.
Maya's a funny one. I mean, she's one person that really works at a certain pace. I actually think the one thing about Maya that I notice, you know, whether or not she's as good a cook as the other 2 boys, her time management is good.
Brilliant.
So
very clever in that respect, yeah.
She is
very
good.
clever.
She knows how to finish it up, you know. And today, if she gets what she has planned correct, and she manages her time better than the boys, she could easily be in with a chance.
Needs a bit of lemon. That's better. This is just all the little finely chopped vegetables, tomatoes, a few capers, gherkins, celeriac and apple. This is just a bit of mayonnaise to go on top of it to bring it all together. And that's going to be the bed for the fish. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's all right.
Are you confident that you're going to be able to pull it all together?
I am confident.
Yep. So you're using...
halibut.
Using halibut?
Yeah. The fish, avocado, good fats. You got to eat fat to burn fat. You know, that's the foods that I kind of eat. So from a healthy living perspective, it's an ideal meal.
Sounds good, David. Look forward to eating it.
Cheers.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Maya's main course is her special take on steak, egg and chips, and for her, presentation is vitally important.
It's just Parmesan. It's Parmesan cheese that I'm trying to make into a little basket without breaking it. So the idea is it will harden in that shape.
But one thing Dylan will not tolerate is a messy kitchen.
Keep yourself nice and clean now, you.
I will.
We're in the final, yeah?
I know. Well, I am going to. I just need to get this done first, and then I will.
Okay.
I've been keeping it very tidy as I go. I've done all this at once, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Enough tea towels, have you?
Huh?
Enough tea towels?
Yeah. I'm worried about my dessert. So it's quite a simple thing. It's a chocolate fondant, but I've seen it on previous shows. Every time someone says a chocolate fondant, everyone goes, ooh, dangerous. Just got to get all my sauces done. So yeah, it's all right, I hope. Just there's a fair bit to do still. Oh, it's all really, really simple stuff, but it has to be cooked well. Simple, but if it works, it's good. If it doesn't, it's a disaster. If it goes wrong, I'll say it's a muffin and ice cream.
Yeah.
You've checked the shank, have you?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
And you're happy with it?
Yeah, so far so good. Well, it's down really low. It's now cooking down at 140.
140?
Yeah, just bring it right down and just let it still cook, but almost sort of rest at the same time.
Are you going to keep it on the bone?
Yeah, serve it on the bone.
It's pretty, is it?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it will. That's the idea.
Dylan still has his doubts about Angus's lamb shank.
It's a braised piece of meat that needs to be braised brilliantly. I'm not sure whether or not he has the expertise to do that.
Yeah, but then if we look at what he's done, you know, on his journey here, I mean, he has done a phenomenal job.
There's no doubt that Angus has done a great job. The boys cooked some seriously refined food. I do have faith in him. But right now I can see some couscous and a big lamb shank. And I'm wondering, you know, all the talent that he has, I want to see a bit more refinement. It seems like a strange choice. I want to be wowed. I want it to go, this is brilliant, this is great, and hopefully it is.
Medic.
Was he first aid at a vital stage? Will David manage to place his halibut on time?
Oh, I got a bit manic there, and the knife, and I just nicked a little bit there, so I'm just salting these. And just the important thing is, like, I want the skin to get nice and crispy, so easy out here, isn't it? In the desert.
Okay, guys, you have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left.
With just minutes left to deliver perfect technique, timing and taste, the cooks know that just one mistake now could cost them the Celebrity Masterchef title.
I am definitely going to make it on time. Whether or not I make it with a good enough meal is another question.
My moon worked! Hey! Okay. Lemon.
At one point, I just felt I was running around like a headless chicken.
Suddenly, Angus risks everything with a last-minute change to his dessert.
I was doing ice cream with the dessert, but then I decided that no, I was doing a traditional Arabian dessert. So that the more traditional way would have actually just been to have served it with just the honey and the yogurt, because people would not have had the facility to freeze it. Losing the ice cream wasn't a big deal. I think this was a better decision to make.
Now it's make or break time for Maya's chocolate fondant.
Oh no! Well, at least I made 4. I made 4 fondants in case this happened, and this did happen. So, they've got 3 left.
I was so worried about plating up. Presentation's important. I was cacking myself because I wanted more time to do my dessert.
I would rather have been more in control of the plating up end that I wanted to give time to. Manic. Manic. It's a bit like how I'm feeling at the moment, wilted.
Oh no, my sauce is curdled as well. Will I just not use it? Dreadful. I left my béarnaise sauce on a hot grill, not knowing it was hot. And it's an incredibly empty plate now without the sauce, but...
Okay, guys, time is up.
Well, there's nothing more I can do. Shimachait. I'm gonna call service. Service.
Still to come on Celebrity Masterchef.
I'd love to eat this and I'd pay for it as well.
The finishing doesn't really live up to the expectation.
It's just a basic lack of experience.
It's actually delicious.
But the winner, the Celebrity Masterchef, is...
Our 3 celebrity cooks have just spent 3 intense hours in the kitchen preparing a 3-course feast that they hope will see them crowned the first Celebrity Masterchef champion. Now all that's left is to serve their dishes to 2 men who have created and tasted some of the best that the culinary world has to offer.
I'm shattered. I think I got everything out. I'm kind of looking going, what have I forgotten? There's something I've forgotten. I just hope to God they like it.
Was that tough?
That was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Champion athlete David is first to face Nick and Dylan with his starter of quinoa crumbed lamb cutlets.
You happy with it?
Look, I've never ever done 2 courses, never mind 3 courses, so this is something completely new. I went for it. I'm very proud of myself that I put 3 dishes in front of you.
Cool.
Good.
A strange move to have the lamb cutlets as a starter, Dave.
It is. I was very, very unsure about pursuing it, but I want to showcase what I eat from Natalie's perspective, and I just said I'd run with it.
That's delicious. It's very Mediterranean, but it is just a bit of an odd thing to have 2 cutlets as a starter.
The lamb is nice, but just a small bit over, okay? Could just be a little bit less.
Yeah.
You know what? I love the quinoa. I like that it's you. I can see why you made those choices. You know, the protein, quinoa, keeping it healthy, staying relevant to you. It's not really a starter, though.
Normally a starter would be maybe 1 little cutlet and then little dainty things going around, little textures.
It's just 2 bits of lamb with a sauce. That's where it falls down.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was a very empty main course. Trying to do a posh steak and chips with no sauce. But I still think there was no point in sending out curdled béarnaise because that would just be disastrous. Oh my goodness.
Maya's starter is an ambitious dish of scallop ravioli with seared scallops and butter sauce.
How do you feel it went, Maya?
It's not great. I never thought I'd get to the final.
Okay, you know when you do something for the sort of like the first or second time, it's not that easy, is it?
Exactly.
It's just it's unfortunate because you know you've got beautiful ingredients. You just want everything just to wow your palate. But I can see the presentation was nice. I can see where you were going with it. It just needs a bit more impact on flavour.
You cooked scallops before, have you?
Yes.
Where?
At home?
At home. Fine, the scallops all are done. Look at it. See it? It's like sushi. Yeah. It's just raw. When you do a thick piece of pasta like that and you put scallop and cream in the middle of it, what's going to happen is the mix is going to become overcooked, and if you've over-whipped that, it's split, which is what you've got there, a split texture. So unfortunately, the dish falls down. It's just a basic lack of experience, man. That's a pretty challenging dish for an amateur. The level to pull that off is got to be higher.
I don't think I will ever face anything. Even if I had 40 people for Christmas dinner, I don't think I'll be that phased as I was this afternoon. It was just incredible. But hey, it's done. Hello.
How are you?
Frazzled.
Angus completes the starters with his trio of seafood medley and a cauliflower puree.
I like this. I like the salmon. I like the mousse. Cherry tomatoes have no place on there at all. Scallop is nicely cooked. The puree could be smoother. It could be lighter. When you're going to do a seafood like this, if you're going to marry it all in terms of flavour, the cauliflower's got to be strong enough and it's got to be good enough. I do think that you've got the flavour from the cauliflower. I think that you've balanced the flavour out and you pulled it off.
Thank you.
What I love about you, Angus, is that you've really packed in the flavour and everything tastes of how it should. And it's very dainty, it's light, it's actually delicious. The only thing I would comment as well on is the sort of the golf ball token tomato. But as a plate in a restaurant, perfect. It's beautiful and I would definitely pay for that, so fair play.
Moving on to the main courses, David hopes his halibut fillet, avocado, apple and celeriac remoulade with a lemon vinaigrette will be a winning combination.
You would never have done this when you started. The fish is roasted lovely. It's got a crispy skin. I'd love to eat this and I'd pay for it as well. I love the avocado on the bottom because it's exactly what it needs to just neutralise and just cut through the flavours, and it's good fat. So it's all Dave again, but it's much more grown up, Dave. So yeah,
Matured.
Much more matured. So that's really good.
Thanks a lot.
It's a nice, tasty, summery dish. Works perfectly, it's healthy, and it's Moorish. And to come into the final and produce these type of dishes, hats off to you.
Appreciate
it. Really
that.
good.
Thank you very much.
Maya's pan-fried fillet steak with Parmesan truffle fries in a Parmesan basket with vegetables and a béarnaise sauce has come without the sauce. And though the stakes are high, her steak is a little on the small side.
What happened to the steak?
Well, just a rather small piece of steak.
The actual quail's egg is hiding in the steak, Maya. What's all that about? The beef is lovely. It's delicious, just need more of it. I do like the plating up. I think it's very nice. The Parmesan twirl basket is lovely with the fries. I'm imagining my béarnaise.
I'm going to be honest with you. You have to work clean and you have to work organised. And I looked down at your bench downstairs, Maya, and I could not believe there was about 9 cloths rolled up in balls, containers everywhere. When you turned and put that sauce down and went off and did something else, it's just you're working in a mess, you know? And that's exactly what's happened. So technically I can see where this has gone down. Great idea. If you'd have pulled it off, it would have been marvellous, but it hasn't been pulled off. It's unfortunate.
From the start, Dylan has had reservations about the refinement of Angus's main course, an Arabian lamb shank with apricot couscous.
In terms of flavour, it's all there. I just think that it needs some finesse to be a Masterchef main course. You cooked some beautiful food all the way through the competition, And then today you've decided to go with a big bulky dish. I mean, that'd kill you. I'm not sure how much of that is actually Angus. And I wanted to see you develop as a cook rather than you just cook something that would be appreciated in a different country.
Lamb shank on the bone, does it conjure up Masterchef dish? No, maybe not. But the elements that you've shown shows integrity of a good cook. So it's not just boring old couscous. You've added pine nuts, you've added apricots, you've got beautifully cooked asparagus. The flavouring is there, the textures are there, and you have tried to put a bit of flair on the side, so fair play.
Now, Maya's final dish in Celebrity Masterchef, chocolate fondant with pistachio ice cream.
Well, this looks delicious. Looks amazing. The ice cream I'm a bit unsure about. Because you put loads of pistachio in there and I can't actually taste it. The menu you've written is perfect because you have a nice little scallops as a starter, you have your steak as a main course, and then you follow through with a lovely, luscious chocolate dessert. So as a menu-wise, it's perfect. It's just that the finishing doesn't really live up to the expectation.
I think when it comes down to it today, producing 3 plates, working in a bit of a mess, it's let you down, things have fallen apart on you. What can you say? It was a fighting chance, you had as much chance as anyone else. Like, you definitely come on leaps and bounds. It's just today, it just seemed like as if it just wasn't joined today because you weren't.
Oh, come on, it's not worth it. I like to do this bit. Come on, let me see. Come on.
You did a great job, okay?
You did great. It's the biggest achievement to get to the final, so...
Sorry, God, it's embarrassing.
I've got all that makeup.
Oh, no, I'm just really disappointed.
You did a great job. We'd love to have you in the competition from the start. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Me too.
Come here. Good girl.
Thanks a million. See you
Thanks,
later.
Maya. Thank you.
Take care.
David's hoping for a strong finish with a summer meringue torte.
Look, you know, at the end of the day, this is not your chosen profession. It's pavlova, it is meringue, it's soft, chewy in the middle. It's well balanced, coulis sharp enough to cut the sweetness. It tastes great, it's a good eat, you know. Yeah, is what it is. Well done, Dave.
The meringue is perfect. Because it has that nice chewy centre, and after the fish, it's nice to go into something like that as a dessert. And I think that you weren't necessarily cooking for yourself, you were thinking of us today, which is very important.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks.
Well done. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks,
David.
Having swapped his ice cream for a more authentic taste at the last minute, Angus's rosewater and pistachio meringues with honey yogurt and a fig and date compote is served.
What happened here? Where's the ice cream?
I decided to change from the ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
no,
is instead. This is
it's just honey and yogurt. Oh, sorry, yeah, honey and yogurt. That's it.
Apricots work. That cuts through that a little bit because it's too sweet. I wonder about the meringues. Maybe just a little bit too sweet, but I do think that you need more of this, and I like the idea of the ice cream.
It's a good dessert. It is a good dessert because, again, everything tastes of how it should, and you get all the flavours on your palate. So, you know, that, again, you thought about it. Everything works together, and it's actually quite a nice dessert after maybe the lamb shank. So, as a menu, that does actually work. And if you think of your journey along the competition, you're being actually very consistent. So, well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Angus.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
The one thing I swore I wasn't going to do was cry on the telly. But it's really hard to explain. It's been a really emotional time. I mean, look, to be honest, if I served those 3 courses to a friend on any given Wednesday night, they'd be delighted, and I'd be delighted to eat it. But for a MasterChef final, it just wasn't good enough.
I was so nervous. I didn't really know what to expect. I did everything I could. You know, I'm happy with what I've done. So, yeah, I suppose I feel I'm in with a shout.
I think my choice of main course certainly has put a huge dent into my chances of taking the title. But, you know, if by some stroke of luck, some of the other things that I've done would count for something, it could rescue me.
So Maya's menu read beautifully.
Maya's menu on paper was brilliant. It really was.
But what concerns me is that you come into a final doing scallop ravioli and you've never done it before.
That's ballsy, you know. Her choices were better than some of the others today.
Well, I was expecting higher things.
Come on. Maya had a better plan and a worse execution.
That's exactly what it is. She had a bad day at the office, let's face it.
Unfortunately, she got the right ideas, but she's just not able to pull it together, or not yet. She's not.
Yeah, no,
I think in time that woman could be great. Dave's menu said something about Dave, and he kept his character. He hasn't lost what he is. He's still cooking healthily, like he did at the start. Tastes great, seasoned well, cooked well.
Flavour was there, technique was there, and presentation.
What about Angus?
It wasn't that logical, you know, when you started that nice sort of clean scallop dish with the cauliflowers and the textures, and then you get presented then as your main course with this huge lamb shank.
It was a really bad choice.
Personally, I think it was a good meal, right? Yes?
It wasn't a bad eat.
No, it wasn't. The flavour was there. There were elements of that dish that could have been refined or changed. You know, it all worked. I do believe that he really did try his best to put a bit of Angus's flair on there.
You know, he cooked some of the strongest dishes in the competition, came today, and he got bamboozled by the idea of what we were looking for. Yeah. We got to ask ourselves, do we penalise him for it?
So now we have the difficult decision of deciding who we believe is Ireland's first celebrity MasterChef champion.
Well, then we have to decide between Angus and Dave.
Perfect. We started this competition unsure of what we would discover. In different ways, you have all proved to us that you earned your place in this final.
Maya, today your menu really excited us. Although we couldn't help but feel that today your organisation and surroundings seemed to get the better of you.
Angus, we loved your starter and your dessert, and throughout this competition, you have shone with knowledge and your love for cooking.
David, today we loved your main course and your dessert. The last 6 weeks, we've been inspired by your innovation and your use of flavour.
Angus and David, you have been on very different MasterChef journeys.
But the winner, the first ever Irish celebrity MasterChef is David.
Well done.
Well done, man.
I never, ever in a million years thought I'd be in the possession of this right here. I've been lucky enough to be on the podium representing Ireland and get gold medals. And this is certainly, without a shadow of a doubt, up there, if not even better.
David, you deserve it, though, completely. Angus and David are both much better than me, I think, in the kitchen. They've proven that. But they were worthy competitors. They were also great fun. Yeah, they're brilliant guys, both of them, and I'm so happy for David.
Cheers.
Well done.
I was quite surprised that I wasn't disappointed. I was so happy for David, but I was also just so happy that I've had such a wonderful time, such a wonderful experience, and the time of my life.
Thank you.
10 years now, when I look back on this time, I think I will realise what a huge thing it was to do. I'm going to be proud of this for a very, very long time.
I think this has probably been one of the, I don't know, like, I've probably been on the craziest journey, and from a self-worth and a self-fulfilling point of view, it's been absolutely immense. And I just want to say thank you to everyone, Nick, Dylan, Maya, Angus. It's just been a phenomenal journey. I'm just overwhelmed. I can't believe it, and I just want to thank you all. It's amazing.
Well done.
Oh, well done.
I've had 10 years of running at a high level, and when things didn't go as well, I kind of felt I'd nothing outside of that, and I just thought, am I just an athlete? Am I all about athletics? And I questioned a lot of stuff, and getting involved with something like this, it's reignited me. I feel good about myself. It's made me realise that there's a whole world out there.
Congratulations to David Gillick, and you can hear what's next for David and his MasterChef experience on Mooney tomorrow from 3 on RTE Radio 1. And next Friday evening, Finbar Fury and Mundy search the rooms to find that song that will be the hit. That's at 9:30.